what victory would look like is that Beijing makes a determination that it cannot win a hot war and that it cannot win a Cold War, which it's already waging against the United States and then against democracies more broadly in the West and in the Western Pacific. So it's not that we're calling for the regime change or something like that, but what we are saying is that it would be a good thing if, in fact, people in that system, including elites within the Chinese Communist Party, began to recognize that their system of government is not actually going to benefit them in the long term. And but the main goal is to make sure that they know that they cannot win a Cold War or a hot war. That's the main definition of victory. Beijing made a determination in early 2023 that it would almost single-handedly fully rebuild the Russian military and give them everything that they need for a huge military industrial base that can continue waging war at enormous cost to Europe and the United States. So we shouldn't be pursuing a détente 1970s policy, and we can actually learn from that period of the late 1970s into the Reagan 80s and apply those lessons now in ways that can actually help stabilize the situation and I hope also lead to an eventual victory in this Cold War. Beijing has managed to establish itself as the main provider of information and news to a young generation of Americans. This is an extremely dangerous turn of events for free societies, including the United States. It's why I'm very encouraged that there was a overwhelming bipartisan majority vote to force TikTok to be divested from Chinese control and to be put under the control of American owners so that it would at least be subject to American law and so that the algorithms, which are the real key issue, won't be controlled and edited by the Chinese Communist Party. And the nice thing about our system is we don't need to lie. Chinese information warfare is heavily rooted in disinformation, false narratives. We just need to make it easier for people to gain access to actual news coverage, real discussions and debates, make it easier for Chinese people and the Chinese diaspora to access those conversations in the Chinese language. That would actually be a very useful tool in our kit because it just means that we're advertising our values, and our values are a lot more appealing than the idea of a totalitarian dictatorship.